Hey everybody, welcome back to another video of In My Opinion. And today is I have two things for y'all today. And one of them's like breaking news, but it's not really breaking news because it broke like what's it, about 8:30. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. So today I missed this earlier because I woke up like an hour before after I was supposed to. So earlier today, or earlier this morning, on Undisputed with Skipper Shannon. That's one of the shows I watch. Shannon Sharp, he's a Hall of Fame tight end, and he breaking news. I never knew that he can break news. Like, I didn't know he could do that. I thought he was just an analyst. I didn't know he was a journalist, but that's cool. Well, the news that he broke, he said that the people, his sources said that Zeke is flying back to Dallas to continue contract talks. Like, he's not in Cabo no more, guys. He went to Dallas. Probably Arlington, or wherever they are. But he's not in Cabo no more, guys. He's actually trying to play in week 1. He actually wants to play in week 1. And the thing is, I mean, what they said something about it's not the money. Like, the money's good. It's just the structure of the contract. Like, he wants more guaranteed money, and yeah, he just wants, like, that's basically it. He just wants like more guaranteed money, and like he said, he wants to be a Cowboy for life. So you're probably gonna give him like 5 years. I was gonna say something, but I don't know how that gonna. Well, I think it was that deal. Remember, like a week or two ago, I started talking about that he turned down a deal to become the second highest paid running back, and he's like, I was like, dude, that's like good. You less than Todd Gurley, but more than Le'Veon. And I think that's the deal that they're talking about. He just wants more guaranteed money in that deal. Maybe it's another deal, I don't know, but anyway. So he's not in Cabo no more. And thank you, Shannon, for fine breaking the news. But yeah, he said he wants to play in week 1. The Cowboys actually probably, they don't need him, but they want him to play in week 1. I think who said this. I forgot who said this, but he's like Washington, the Giants, Washington, and Miami both one game, one defense. All like terrible. So like bottom half of the league. So if you get Zeke in there, then going off, he's probably gonna have like 300 yards rushing in all 3 of those games. Or what Carter was talking about. I think it was Carter. I don't remember. But one of them was like, maybe if Zeke like says F that to the contract that Jerry's trying to offer, and he goes back to Cabo and he sits out the year, then put Tony Pollard in those 3 games and let him get almost 300 yards rushing, and he'd be like, ooh, yeah, they need me, but they really don't need him. But no, they really do need him. But he'd be like, ugh, they don't need me. Well, I show them that they need me, and they go for it, and Zeke goes and signs and ta-da. But so news is they're like, oh, the deal's gonna be done today. I won't have it today. I'll probably have it tomorrow, but they're probably gonna go over the, if maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, somewhere in there. I ain't gonna say like right after this video uploads it's gonna be then, but if he wants to play week 1, he needs it to be done either tonight or at best tomorrow morning. By tomorrow morning, I mean before practice tomorrow morning. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. In case I don't know, Zeke is flying back to Dallas to intensify the contract talks. Alright, now I've been hearing this all day. They'd be like about the Damian Clowney trade to Seattle and Laramie Tunsil trade to Houston. And they're like, oh, they overpaid for Laramie Tunsil. I'm like, no, they didn't. And Laramie Tunsil wasn't the only piece in the puzzle. You had Kenny Stills. Of course, that's what they got. The two first round picks and the 1 second round pick. It wasn't just for Laramie Tunsil. There's another guy in there, Kenny Stills. Kenny Stills, I mean, yeah, probably the first 2 picks, for the first 2 first round picks. Maybe one of those first round picks. All 4. Or for Kenny. And the other ones are for Laramie. But still, that's not just for Laramie Tunsil. But all 3 of those deals are not just for Laramie Tunsil. Draft picks, not deals, draft picks. It's for Kenny Stills too. People forget Kenny Stills is in that trade too. That's why I say that, because y'all don't know Kenny Stills. He's like a really good receiver. I mean, I watched him when he first came into the league. He was with the Saints for a couple of years. Because, I live in, 3 hours maybe, an hour and a half maybe from New Orleans. Maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours. What's that smell? And, so of course I get every Saints game, pretty much. And like I was saying, so I watched Kenny when he first came in. I'm like, ooh, this Stills guy. I liked his name. I like Kenny. Probably because I was watching South Park at the time. It's like, Kenny! But and then he got traded to the Dolphins. And I'm like, oh man, Saints, why did they trade him? But they was really good. And about that time, the Saints got Brandon Cooks, and they didn't need 2 people to go downfield, because Kenny was kind of like that deep threat receiver for New Orleans. And they got Brandon Cooks, so they didn't need 2 deep threat guys. So they traded Kenny to the Dolphins. And the Dolphins, they use him as a deep threat too. And anyway, the only reason I said deep threat because he averages out his last 6 years, from his first 2 years in Miami, first 2 years in New Orleans, His last 4 years in Miami, he averaged out 16 yards of catch. That's his average out from all 4,100 from all 259 catches. That's really the wrong way dang there for a second. From all 259 catches, he averages out 16 yards a catch. And he has 32 touchdowns in his career, 4,138 reception yards. And this is only his 7th year, like he's going to his 7th year. And he has 6 fumbles, 5 was lost, but 1 was won. But he recovered a fumble. I wouldn't say he fumbled it, but he recovered it. Don't really know about that, but he probably fumbled it and recovered it. But yeah, I expect Kenny still to have a big season. I should have wrote down he had like 39 catches last year for like 500 yards or something like that, and like 6 touchdowns. But that's just because I was reading his career stats, and at the top was his stats from last year. I just remember that. It's not written down here. I just remember, which is weird because I usually don't remember things like that. But and there's something like that. I believe he's gonna have more catches. And maybe, I don't know, like, I forgot, DeAndre Hopkins is on that team. So of course DeAndre Hopkins is gonna have the bulk of the reception. I believe Kenny's probably gonna be the second best reception, has the second best receptions on that team this year. I bet. Don't quote me on that, but I'm just guessing here. And I think he'll probably play either the 2 or maybe the 3, and be a slot or that other receiver on the outside. And I think he'll, because he's an excellent like route runner, boy. He's an excellent route runner. Like his cuts on his routes are like spot on. At least what I've seen from him. And, so I think he's gonna get a boost in his game, working with one of the best young quarterbacks in the league today with Deshaun Watson. He's not working with a transformed quarterback that was a wide receiver in college, in Ryan Tannehill. People don't know that Ryan Tannehill was a receiver in college, just like how Julian Edelman was a quarterback in college. They converted. They like took like opposite roads. And yeah, so I expect a good year. Like from Larry Tunsil too, I expect a good year from Larry Tunsil as well. But yeah, I always liked Kenny, most of it, because like I said, I watched him most of his career, mostly all of his career from the beginning. So I kind of have to like him. So guys, I want to say thank you for that's gonna be it for that for this episode. I want to say thank you for stopping by. And today's Tuesday, I believe. Something I forget what it is. It's Tuesday, so y'all know tomorrow's Wednesday. So see y'all tomorrow.